Okay, good. So would you like to tell us about, have you got a blog, have you got a website?
Yeah, my blog is joelway.spaces.live.com, where I mostly deal with Microsoft infrastructure. So I tend to talk about a lot of things that impact my day-to-day work and people like myself. So I work a lot with Windows Server, desktop deployments, System Center, like Ops Manager, Config Manager obviously, VMM, and a lot of Hyper-V. A lot of Hyper-V.
So virtualization and VD.
Yeah,
okay.
Hopefully soon.
Soon to be, okay. And can you tell us more about what you're getting from helping people in technical communities?
Yeah, well, some of it's just fun sometimes, getting to help other people who are having problems. And it might be stuff that I've worked on in the past and I've already got it documented somewhere and I can just forward them to there. Sometimes it's a learning experience where someone's having a problem and you get something out of it yourself. But it's a good sense of community. Sometimes you help people, sometimes they help you. So one hand washes the other.
Mm-hmm. Good. Could you tell us why you think you've been awarded in industry?
Oh wow. That's a trick question. I did a lot of writing on Config Manager about a year and a half ago. I was working on, probably pretty early on, dealing with stuff that I know people, at least here in Ireland, have problems with traditionally going back to SMS and then Config Manager when it was released. Mainly about installing it, configuring it, getting software deployment working, because software deployment is the main thing out of Config Manager for me and a lot of the companies I've worked with. And I thought here would be an opportunity, while this product was fairly new, to show people this black art of software deployment. And a lot of documentation went into that, and helping people on forums as well. So I'm very active on Mark Manasseh's forum, and I would have done a lot of stuff in there helping people as well. So I'm guessing that was probably it.
And you blog as well?
I do a lot of blogging, yes. So, yeah, I'm getting nice hit rates right now, so that's going pretty well.
Cool. And finally, which Microsoft technology excites you the most, and can you tell us about it?
Oh, the stuff that's exciting me at the most, some stuff I can't talk about yet, obviously, because I'm under NDA. But the stuff that I can talk about that isn't under NDA will have to be the new versions of Windows 7, Windows Server 2008 or 2, and Hyper-V, where Hyper-V is going in terms of performance, in terms of uptime at live migration, and power conservation, which impacts our business directly because power is money. So being able to cut down on that with things like core parking index, this stuff is going to be really, really cool. I'm running Windows 7 as beta on my laptop now, and Windows 7 will be staying there.
Yeah, you played with that?
Yeah, the performance increase over Vista has been significant. As I was saying last night in the presentation on Windows 7 for digital photographers. It really works.
So what would you say to people hesitating to switching to the beta, or hesitating, downloading and using the Windows 7 beta?
A lot of people are doing it, as we saw last night and today. We were surprised, genuinely surprised, how many hands went up when people were asked if they'd seen or if they were using Windows 7. And then to hear the positive feedback from people, so it's not just converts like myself, it's the ordinary people who are playing with Windows 7. And in fact, even we heard some stories last night, people were actually using it in production.
Wow.
They just went straight from XP to Windows 7, even as a beta. And they're willing to do the upgrade to release candidate and then to the RTM release. They were so happy with it. And I can understand it based on my own experiences.
The product speaks for itself.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you, Aidan, for your time.
No problem.
Bye.